we've been a little radio silent since January, so let's
I don't know.
once again,
Panero, are you still
welcome.
there? Oh, okay, good.
Yes, sorry.
We're
Because
losing
I
the.
noticed that on the Zoom call you also have disabled the camera, so because there's some delay, I thought that I have to disable mine as well, but never
Oh no,
mind.
no worries. Yeah, no, you're good. Um, Sorry about that, but yeah. So once again, everyone, welcome. Technical issues and all. Um, for anyone who is not aware, you can play a Co-Evolution Love Story limited time event. It's rerunning right now, and it will be going until the 15th. So hop on your phones. If you're not already playing, go ahead and we recommend playing it. You can just do it in the background while you're watching this stream. And if you are playing it already, awesome. You got a head start. I hope you get another badge prestige.
Yeah, and this is originally we were thinking of releasing the B event on Valentine's Day because we were like, oh, it's a love story at Valentine's Day, but this is the first time we're rerunning it, and it takes place. It's going to be live. Well, it'll run during Valentine's Day, which is next week. So hopefully you'll be finishing it around that time.
Love and pollen is in the air. All right. And also, if anyone here is not coming from Discord, though I would assume most of you are, we have some Discord exclusive contests that go on over there every once in a while. And the most recent one that we had was a Team Insect and Team Plant art tree contest. And we had our winners announced earlier this year when we came back into the office. But we didn't get to officially announce the winners on a stream yet, so we wanted to just highlight the winners from that contest. It was a lot of fun. Everyone who submitted their entries, they were all really good, and it was really impressive. So we're just going to start with Team Plant and give everyone who won a prize here some love. So first off, we have our honorable mention from C Stuff of Team Plants. They made a really big tree that took up 2 giant pages, and even still, if you zoomed in, you couldn't read absolutely everything because there's just so much information jam-packed in here. If we could have read it a little bit better, I think it would have placed higher, but just the sheer amount of research and content that was in this was really impressive. So shout out and honorable mention to C Stuff.
Yeah, this was so impressive. Yeah, great job, C Stuff.
Second place went to Rad of Team Plants. Woo! They actually also made a very big, detailed tree. It felt like it would actually belong in the Cells universe. And on top of that, they also made a really cool logo of what it would look like if it was released as an expansion. So this graphic just shows a little bit of what the submission was like, but they're still live on the Discord channel. So if anyone's interested in seeing what they look like, if you haven't checked them out already, we really recommend you do so. Everyone really put in a lot of work to make these super special.
Yeah, this one, graphics on this.
Yeah, so this one is by Rad of Team Plants. Congratulations. Number 2 is a good spot to be in.
Beautiful. Yeah, and they use the same frames that we have in the game. It's amazing work. I wish it was in the game.
And also Semaphoro GMS, number 1 of Team Plants. This one was also really good. And the most impressive part that I think won over most of our team members was the fact that they did it all on their phone. And it's wow. Cells was part of the phone. You could play it on your phone, and now this was made entirely on your phone. It's imagine if you could just make a whole mobile game on your phone. But anyway, we start with art.
Also, fun fact, semáforo in Spanish is street light. So his name is English.
Street light? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, congratulations to all the Team Plant members. All of these were really good. It was hard to pick a winner in the end because we loved them all. Also, shout out to Team Insects. First things first, second place goes to Stoppo, which I believe they go by Stoppo Salmon now, and on the Discord. And Yeah, no, it was really cute, and they had a lot of really cool, detailed information about all of the insects that they wanted to include. I know both them and the first place winners, went through a lot of iterations just to show like how passionate they were about the source material and how much they wanted to do it justice and illustrate it in a really cool way. So, congratulations, Stapo. Thought this was a really cool tree.
Yeah, nice work.
And then first place of Team Insects goes to Nani Kirby. This one I thought was a really cool tree because on top of also showing insects, they showed features of insects, kind of like how we do on the main tree with the mammals. So I was really intrigued by some of these traits. I thought they were cool. So yeah, congratulations to everyone who participated in this event. It was really exciting to see everyone's entries, and we can't wait to do another Discord event in the future too. So if anyone's interested in participating in one of these Discord events like we've done in the past, we're always going to have more in the future. So keep an eye out for any Discord announcements.
Very nice. Team plant. I think I'm on team plant.
Yeah,
I like plants a lot more than insects. So.
I'm Team Insect all the way, all the time, through and through.
Hanero, do you team plant or team insect?
insects. Yeah,
Insect. Okay.
yeah, I like bugs more than plants.
They're just so cool. But plants are cool too in the end, so it's hard to pick. Yeah, everyone, let us know if you would be Team Plant or Team Insect. Let us know in the comments.
Team plant.
All right. And I know everyone's really eagerly waiting for the roadmap, but first, before we go into that, we wanted to just have some fan shoutouts because everyone's been making some really cool content. And one thing that we all love about cells, we were talking about this earlier, saying like, oh, we should like share with everyone what we love so much about cells. But the one thing that we all like agreed on was how much we love the fans because they're so cool.
Knowing that you guys really like the game, that really inspires us to try to do our best and like keep creating things. But we had some great memes that were created in the Discord. So
yeah, and fan art as well. Well, first things first, just wanted to give a shout out to Hardik Chavada, who's been doing. He always makes some really cool stuff in our Discord, and this meme really got a large chuckle from our team. Just because we're always trying to figure out ways to make new content extra fun in the game. And if anyone is familiar with our limited time events, we've been doing Logic prizes. So they're just like little cosmetic changes that you can add into the simulation and just to sprinkle and zhuzh up your simulation a little bit more, however you want. And I feel like this meme adds some spice to that and really shows how we try to just add a little bit of extra flavor. I like how fancy he is, too, with all the rock salt.
salt.
Yes.
One salty meme. We also have a lot of really cool fan art that we've been keeping an eye out for. This was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
This one's great. Yeah, this is another tree, but this is beautiful from the fungus event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a fan art by Wulian. It's all in Chinese, and it's really beautifully done. Like I love how organized it is. Like it really gets my brain feeling all the happiness. Just seeing like, oh, all this information is like laid out so nicely and the art is really pretty, so just wanted to give them a shout out.
That they just designed the badges as well. That they look really cool.
Yeah, I like that they added the badges as well.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah, the mushroom is crazy good. We also have been getting some love on Reddit. So if anyone isn't following the Zelda Singularity subreddit, we recommend that you do, because sometimes the meme game is pretty strong over there. This one is by I'm not gonna even attempt to say it. I think just a bunch of jumbles would come out of my mouth. But they actually have two memes that we wanted to share with you guys because, I mean, every time I've been seeing them, I kind of laugh. This first one is if anyone's familiar with our new cheating system or cheat detection system. If any of you have time to try to time travel, we're gonna catch you. Um,
Yeah, don't time skip. Your phone will get flagged, and then
Yeah, sometimes will not be happy.
yeah.
yeah, we've gotten some complaints, but I mean that's just how it goes. The simulation waits for no one. They also made this fun meme, which I thought would be a big hit with all of you, because I know that there is the great debate of Mesozoic Valley or Beyond, and I feel like Beyond wins almost every time. Is there anyone here who's a big fan of Mesozoic Valley? If you don't want to speak up, I understand, but I personally like the Beyond. I like the Beyond, but I love Mesozoic Valley. Maybe it's just because I like the dinosaurs, but
But I think now with the quality of life improvements, I feel that the Mesozoic Valley now is a lot more fun to play as well.
oh
It has
yeah.
its-
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, everyone's saying the multiple geodes opening. Yeah, no, that's true. Like Mesozoic Valley is a thousand times better now with that new button.
Yeah, we finally got that feature yet. So the open all geode feature is finally in there. It was requested for over a year, but we finally did it.
Hmm. And moving on, we also have been getting some cool fan art from our exploration events that we've been doing, now Explore events. Um, this is some fan art of our the limited time event, Life After Apocalypse. I feel like that one's been a pretty big fan favorite too. We'd also really like to hear what everyone's favorite event has been so far, because maybe it has something to do with what we're planning to do for this year. Who knows? Only the roadmap can say. But yeah, this was just really well done, and I thought it was super cool. I really like the little Archosaur that they drew, and the terrified face he has.
It's great someone did an illustration of that because that was like you did. I think you went through like 6 rounds of iteration on that illustration. So Emily did the original for that, so it's fun to have fan art for it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm a little biased because I made it, but with also lots of help from the team. That one was probably the piece of marketing art that went through the most rounds out of all of our events, just because it's a little challenging to accurately depict a certain extinction event that happened, but also like to add that drama that everyone wants. So, yeah. Thank you to Game Tester for making this piece of fan art. It's really cool.
Yeah, great work.
And then this one, which I know received quite a bit of buzz on Discord by Curious PH Man. This is some really cool Beyond fan art. And I know everyone's been asking for status on Phase 2, and I think this person is also very excited as well. As you can see with how they like to depict what a Beyond Phase 2 would look like to them. Sorry it's not real, guys, but I do think this fan art is really cool.
Yeah, this is great. It looks like they added some stars that are further out. So yeah, like zooming out further into the Milky Way.
They also added a bunch of new Beyond ranks, 37. Oh my.
Oh, yeah. No, imagine 37 ranks. How would
Yeah.
people feel about like having more ranks and like a prestige like in Mesozoic Valley and the Beyond though? Because I know that while there's more content and that would be cool, we don't want it to feel like a cookie cutter of Mesozoic Valley. So hearing everyone's input about that really helps us. And who knows, it might help us influence what we decide to do in the future. But again, this is why we like to do this stream with you all. So we can just all talk about it. So thank you to all of our wonderful fans. If you guys ever want to put some cool fan art in the Discord or on Reddit. We always love to see it. And then there's a chance that it'll be featured because we always really love to give a shout out to you guys. You're all really cool.
People are saying no prestige. Oh, prestige called the Big Bang. That's a good idea.
All right, okay. I see some excitement happening in the chat. So I think it's time to finally roll into the roadmap. Are you guys all ready?
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. I know it's been a long time since we've shown anything since we've talked about our plans.
Okay, here we go.
Woo!
The roadmap.
The roadmap, front and center. Here we go. All right. So this is what the roadmap is for, or the first roadmap of 2023 is, guys. So yeah, take it in a minute, soak it in. If there's anything that you want to ask about, let us know. But we're just gonna roll in a little bit and explain what we have going for us at the beginning of this year. So Andrew, why don't you take it away? Talk a little bit about what we've been working on to start.
Sure. Yeah, so this is the updated roadmap, and it shows some of the things we did last year. So we've got all 6 of the exploration events that we have, and we are gonna keep making those this year. So right now we're planning. We're already started on another one, and then we're planning to do 6 more of them, each one on a different topic, and yeah, so we'll reveal those as we go.
Mm-hmm.
And then also for the explore events, we're going to be adding more logic prizes too. I know some people have bought everything in our prize store, but we'll be adding more stuff over the course of the year for that. And then we wanted to highlight a few things that we did this year also. If you were playing during Christmas time, you might have got to play that Roblox experiment that we did. It's still in the game. It's like hidden as a secret achievement if you still want to try it, but that was something fun for Christmas. And then we also had the Christmas countdown, or the holiday countdown, for you folks. Oh, and then we had the Halloween thing. Yeah, that was fun. The Dodo unlock.
Yeah, it was a little impromptu, but I think it was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, it's coming back also next year, right?
It better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, and then so one major thing we were really happy with the exploration events. Like they all were they were super unique. The extinction one is probably my favorite, but we want to keep creating those. And I think actually, Emily, we were doing a survey about what kind of topics people were into. So we got a lot of feedback from players who took the survey, and we're excited to do some of those topics.
Yeah. Actually, if Aditya is in the chat currently, I don't know if he is, but if he is, he's been working really hard on that survey as well. If you're able to pop the link to that in there, that'd be great. But I can also add that in there too, because if anyone here hasn't filled out that survey so far, getting your input on that would be really helpful for us. We really like hearing what makes everyone excited about content that goes out in the limited time events.
Yeah, so we're still doing limited time events, the explore events, but we want to bring our attention back to the main game, the primary simulation. We know a lot of players like you can beat the main primary simulation pretty quickly in about 6 weeks, and you've unlocked all the metabit reality engine upgrades. So that part of the game just kind of gets done too quickly. Whereas most people will still be playing the dinosaurs and still be playing Beyond. So we're kind of shifting our focus back to the primary simulation to try to add more content to that. The first big thing we're going to be doing is we're finally going to be updating the civilization gardens. So you've played the game, like you noticed that the land garden with all the animals and the underwater garden are much more beautiful, and there's better art in those. But once you get to civilization section, it kind of just looks kind of unfinished, and we're finally going to go back and update those gardens to try to get them to the same level of quality as the land garden. So that's kind of our immediate next focus that we're working on. But within that, there's going to be we're retuning the civilization section, so the pricing we're trying to tune it so it's more on the math side, like how long it takes people to beat it. So improving the tuning of that. We might add a few more research nodes to the civilization, kind of improve the content there. Um, and then we are also, along with the main game, there metabits. People have been earning metabits for like 3 years now, and they just have there's nothing to spend them on. So we're planning to expand the reality tree quite a bit. So we want to add a number of new upgrades for that. So you always have something to work for when you're saving up more metabits. Let's see what else we got on here. Another kind of experimental thing. So we're going to be experimenting with some social features. This includes possibly some leaderboards, like global leaderboards, where you could see like who's got the highest metabit count, like in the world.
Oh, we have some images to show you along with this.
Yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, sure. Should we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Great. Yeah. So this is kind of a prototype of what one of the social features might be. So in the reality engine, we might add a new tab, and that tab will basically be like a leaderboard tab where you can see like who has the highest score in the world. But you could also follow other players and see what their score is. So if you had a friend on Discord and you know their profile name, you could find them and follow them and have like a more personalized high score list. And yeah, and we're just kind of experimenting with this. Like we don't know how like Singularity is like it's a single player game, but we know we have a great community on the Reddit and on our social medias. So we wanted to kind of bring some of that into the game, but we're not sure. Like we're going to be experimenting. We don't know what type of stats and social features people are going to like the most. The other thing that this will add is there'll be a profile page. So you'll be able to see like the stats of different players. So in this page, this is kind of like a profile page. It has your username, your total metabits research, and then what rank you are in the main game, the Mesozoic, and the Beyond. And then also we have some other fun things like if you did have like the achievement for the fastest singularity time, you could share that, and then how long you've been in the game. So some people have played over like 2 years, so that'll show up on the thing. And then yeah, so if you wanted, and if yeah, we also might include badges on that too. But anyway, so it's a way to like just you can see how far your friends are in the game.
Yeah, that'll be going through a couple rounds of prototyping and stuff. So, but this is just like a basis to give you guys an idea of what we're thinking of right now. So again, if you have any feedback on that, we'd always love to hear.
Yeah, and that some of those prototypes might be coming out pretty soon. So we're gonna try it and then kind of iterate on it a little bit. Also, there's a chance that people really don't like it. We might discover that like, oh, leaderboards are not right for the game, and we might have to take it out. But we're hoping people like it. We're hoping we can find it can add some stuff to the game and the community.
Yes, again, note there's a little over here to in the corner of the roadmap. Some items on here are subject to change. That doesn't mean everything will, obviously. Like we're gonna do our best to stick with what we can, but as the year goes on, we'll be always checking in, making sure what's a top priority based on player feedback and what we think is best for the simulation.
Yeah, but
also I want to point out that for any new features that we're going to test, if you guys are already on the beta, you can try them out and post the feedback on Discord channel, so we can also we take your feedback really seriously, and we try to thanks for to you. We can make the game better and improve on the features that we're working on as well.
For sure, yeah. Discord is a great platform to share your feedback. So I agree, Hinaro. That's a very good point.
But the social features, I am very excited about them. I think specifically for the events, because we might add like leaderboards for the events, and it would show like who finishes it fastest or who who got the most production overall. So that can add like a little bit of competition if you like a little more competition to the reruns of the events. Also, like sometimes we'll meet players and they're like, "Oh, I actually play with 4 of my friends." So when a new event comes out, I want to like we kind of play it together and like talk about it. So you could follow those 4 friends and then see kind of how far how where they are kind of in the exploration event, and that might make it a lot more, I don't know, exciting to play.
And also keep in mind, everyone, that everything that you see here on this roadmap is stuff that we're actively working on. I mean, we're not actively working on 6 events at once, but we are thinking about what this chunk of events that will be going out this year, what they could be, and we are working on a couple. But everything else, like main game simulation, we're working on figuring out how it all relates to each other, and yeah, like all this stuff we're thinking about at the same time. So um, yeah, we hope you're all as excited about it as we are.
Yeah, so I guess we could talk more about civilization. So the civilization gardens we're going to be updating those. So they're going to change a little bit. Right now, there's so this is concept art we did a long time ago, and so this is very early. But the idea is like this will show we might have a garden that shows from the Stone Age to the Middle Ages, and then each section of that garden you're like filling up. You're like building this small city based on that age. So in this picture, there's like little huts of a village, and each square might represent a different technology. Like there would be some farming or maybe a blacksmith. So as you're unlocking the tree, you'll have a better garden there.
Yeah, if anyone does remember from one of our streams, I think like back in 2020, we were sharing information about big plans to overhaul the Civ Garden, but those plans were put on hold so we could focus on the Beyond and releasing that. So we're taking it back to the Civ Garden, and yeah, we hope that you're all looking forward to it.
Yeah, and so these characters. So the idea is like you'd also have like different people. So these are just really these are like not this is not what it'll actually look like, but everything's just like prototype art right now. But there might be you'll see the city level, but then you'll also be able to go down and see individual people, and maybe if there's like if there's a blacksmith, you might be able to see them kind of working on a piece of metal, or if there's farmers, they might be farming. So we want it to feel like it's a city of civilization. And this so it's going to cover we'll probably break up the civ into 2 main gardens. So you'll have one that starts with Stone Age and goes up to about the Middle Ages, and then you'll have a second garden that covers from kind of the Renaissance time to our present time. So instead of having right now I think we have 5 gardens for the civilization stuff, but it'll just be two big gardens that you fill up. And then the Mars section will be its own separate thing.
Yes, we're also thinking about how the Mars Garden will be affected by all of this, because the whole Civ area could use a bit of an overhaul. Let's be real. If anyone can hear this siren, I apologize. We do live in a big city.
Then another piece of content. So we're gonna add some content about astronomy to the main tree. So this will work as you get deeper into the Beyond. As you unlock Beyond ranks, you'll unlock astronomy content on the main tree, and this will tell the story of like our interest with stars and kind of navigation, and then eventually kind of get closer to the us going out into outer space.
Yeah, and it's been a while since we've given the main simulation like a really big update. So while in the past we've done like lots of expansions and releasing things in big bursts. And then last year we experimented with limited time events. Now we're playing around with it a little bit, and you'll probably get some burst of new content here and there throughout the year. So we'll keep an eye out on our socials and everything. We'll be keeping everyone updated of the statuses and what's going on with us on there, as well as future streams. So if you're not subscribed to us already on Twitch, please do so that you can participate in the chat, and so that you know when we're going live again next.
Yeah. Oh yeah, someone said so. It's like the reptiles with the Beyond. Yeah. So if you recall, with the Mesozoic Valley, you get higher ranks and you'll unlock more stuff on the tree. Astronomy will work similar to that. So if you've already beaten the Beyond, which I'm sure some people have here, then you'll have access to that content right when it updates. Another thing, so metabit upgrades. So like I mentioned earlier, we know people have been saving up metabits. So we're gonna add more things to the metabit tree. So keep an eye out for that. We'll have different boosts that make the main game go even faster. We were talking about, like, it's a little unbalanced. Like we want you to get more power from doing other things in the game. So if you play the dinosaurs, we might have a metabit boost that actually increases how powerful the dinosaur rank boost is, or the Beyond rank. There may be a few updates or a few metabit things that speed up the power of the badge boosts. Each badge you get 1% speed increase, so that we might increase that also.
Yeah, our team is always coming up with different ideas and figuring out ways how we can improve the experience for all of our players. So again, if you have any feedback, we're actually heading into our QA session soon. So we're gonna leave the roadmap section here, but we're going to be posting it on Reddit, Discord, and our Facebook groups after this live stream is over. So you'll be able to download it, look at all the good details on your desktop or something, and so.
Should we talk about the final two things, the Milky Way and the?
Yeah. Well, how could I forget?
So the Beyond stuff, we are like preparing to go out into the Milky Way. So we haven't decided yet if we're just gonna add new ranks, like you'll just go deeper into the Beyond, or if there'll be like new mechanics there. But you are gonna, for the second part of the space thing, we will be exploring basically the Milky Way galaxies. So that'll include like nebulas within the Milky Way, the stars that are nearby us. You'll definitely get to the black hole at the center of the Milky Way, and a number of things related to that. Exoplanets. We're not. Exoplanets. We want to stick those in there too. Those are so cool. And then finally, Beyond Prestige. So we're debating. We know some players have gotten to the end of the Beyond and they're just sitting there. So while you're waiting, we did think that it might be nice to have a Prestige, so you could play again if you wanted to, but we don't know yet what we're gonna do.
It's a little too
still working.
Aliens. Someone said aliens.
Aliens. Who doesn't love a good alien? But I can't say that they're scientifically accurate as of now because we don't have enough proof, sadly. Though I wish we did. Alright, so now we're rolling out of the roadmap. But again, you can check it out on our Reddit and our Discord and our Facebook group, because it'll be posted there today. So keep an eye out on those platforms if you're following us. Thanks everyone for following along with our lovely roadmap journey. So, all right, we're big again. Oh gosh, wow, I really shrunk down to a small size. Okay. In lieu of our more recent live streams, we've been doing some more fun segments just to show appreciation for the game and for our fans and stuff. And since Valentine's Day is coming up very soon, just to get us excited in the lovey-dovey mood, why don't we talk about some of our favorite things about the game? And everyone else, we encourage you to participate in the chat as well. So, Andrew, why don't you kick things off?
Why do I love Zelda Singularity? I mean, I mean, I designed the game, so I love it. I'm very happy that so Zelda Singularity is like the 10th video game that I made, and like a lot of times you make a video game and just nobody plays it. So this is the first game that really had a community behind it, and people were really excited to play it, and that's so motivating to me because we get to build like this world, and people are excited about it. So it's a lot of fun. So thank you for playing. We get emails where people are like, will thank us for making the game, and or they'll have an idea, and it feels so great to know that you guys care about the game, and that's why we're gonna keep working on it. So we're gonna keep building it.
Yes, you guys are really the core heart of this game. So again, earlier we were talking about what our favorite parts of the game were, and all of us were like the players. So we just wanted to let you guys know that we're really thinking about you, and we appreciate you as well. So Hanaro, on top of that, what's one of your favorite things about the game?
Well, I would say that also I really love the community. Also, I love when players like find out like things that we don't expect to find, like either bugs or explore something like that, because it means that players are really into the game, and sometimes as a game maker, you don't realize all the possibilities that they might try with your game. So it's kind of fun to see all these strategies and meta game things that develop in the game. So I find that really exciting and motivating as well.
Yeah, agreed. I feel like our players are so smart. They always find out some things that we were like, oh, why didn't we think of that? Or like, oh, can't believe they found this. Wow, they're so fast. So,
Yeah, like the tree diagrams that are the plant trees that people had made earlier. That just blows me away. And then also it's like, we don't have plants in the game yet. We gotta get them in there.
really
We have a
dragging
very
our
long
feet.
to-do list and stuff.
We do. But this roadmap is a good place to start. Um, one of my favorite things about the game, well, this is from my perspective as an employee here. I really love working with such an incredible team who's very passionate about different science topics, and we're always just motivating each other and encouraging each other to do better and find creative solutions to improve the game. I really enjoy doing that. And also, Archie. I love Archie. Archie's my favorite part of the game. Let's be real.
If you played the Roblox version, you get to see a full size Archie that you can walk up to.
In all of his Archie glory, he's beautiful.
The Obi Master.
Yeah, so everyone let us know what you love about the game. Just spread some good cheer, because why not? It's fun to be positive. All right. Also, for everyone who does tune into our streams and is very well aware of what's coming up next, it is the code, our Darwinium code. This one is for 20 cubes. It's not as creative as some of the other codes, so I think someone might be able to guess it pretty fast if you want to guess. But I can also just roll it out. It's for 20 cubes. Android and Steam players can redeem it with the redeem code option in the menu, in your hamburger menu up in the top right of the game when you launch it. And for our iOS players, unfortunately, there's still not a way to redeem it without some workarounds. So if you have access to Steam and you're able to do the cloud, or to use your cloud transfer save system to be able to redeem it by going back and forth from iOS to Steam and then iOS, that is the best way to do it, unfortunately.
So what's the what's the code?
What is the code? Oh, well, maybe it wasn't that obvious, but it was just obvious to me. Roadmap.
Roadmap. Oh, people are saying love. Oh, love would have been a good one.
Love would have been a good
Roadmap.
one. Love is so much better than roadmap. Who wants to type in roadmap?
Yeah.
But I thought since everyone's been asking about it, it would be a fun little nod. Thank you everyone for your patience, and we hope that you're looking forward to what's to come in 2023.
Love map. That's great.
Love map. Oh, that's good. Oh, you guys should be coming up with these codes.
Yeah, so roadmap for 20 cubes in the options panel. There's redeem code.
Yes, and that's for 20 cubes this for the month of February. I'll also pull it up at the very end of the show for anyone who's trickling in late. But for now, this is your time to shine because you can ask us questions, you can give us feedback, let us know what's on your mind with the game, and yeah, we'll answer to the best of our ability.
All right, yeah, let's read some of these questions.
Someone's asking, when are you going to give us the stones and rocks as an update?
I don't know. There's a lot of exploration event question marks.
You know, there are some days I just wake up and I say, why? Why did I make this an April Fool's joke?
But April Fool's
But I
Eve.
think it's a cool concept anyway, so I don't know. That might be a good idea for an event.
It would be cool to see it represented in the game somehow, because it's an important part of science, so. Whoa, we
It
got
says,
lots of questions.
Milk 2021 at high level achievement, all Meso 500 Albion, etc. I like that idea, to be honest. Add more like another achievement tier for really hardcore players.
I personally really like the idea of more achievements. I think achievements are fun. And they work really well in the game, so that's something to consider for sure. Yeah, and Aditya is saying, let us know in the surveys.
Oh,
We can add that link in there again.
Like Blue Runner's idea, I bet the final thing in the game is to make the robot that makes this game and then makes the robot that makes this game and on and on. It's cool.
Time paradox.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, it's this player says Sheen sharks will get some love. It's 84 gates to get all the rewards that are really in tune with the main simulation state. I think it would be fun to add more like rewards that after getting all the sharks. This might be a fun, interesting idea to try.
We have someone. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, it would be fun to have like some mini game related to the sharks after you get them, like a secret achievement.
That'd be super fun. We have someone asking when will we get the pollination trophy. So I think they mean the Logit artifact. That is a very good question. When will we be getting the pollination artifact, Andrew?
Yeah, we didn't put it on yet because well, it was the holidays and we ran out of time. But the other thing is like bumblebees would be like right in the middle of the insect branch. So we're trying to figure out how to add that. We do want to add insects and plants to the main game. So we kind of have to figure out where it's going to go.
Yeah, our team's been thinking a lot about the placement of it because we don't want to keep moving it around, especially if we are going to consider putting it on the main tree.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks for reminding us. We have to get that in there.
Also, this user Chupon 462 says that it would be a good idea to add a music LTE, and I like that.
You should fill out our survey if you haven't already. You might like one of the choices on there.
Yeah, we were talking about the music LTE idea. We weren't sure, is it like about instruments or is it about different styles of music or like music theory? The other problem is we can't get rights to a lot of the music, or like if it's newer like popular music. So it's a little challenging on that side. But
Maybe story music would work. Something
yeah.
like just get copyright free
Mm.
samples or something like that. I don't
I'd
know.
personally really like to see um, an event about like the history of instruments.
Mhm. Hmm.
That could work. Yeah, that could be cool. You could have like synthesizers and stuff later on. Just, um,
Yeah, the way that people make music nowadays has changed pretty drastically. It's You can make anything an instrument, even mayonnaise.
oh, right, that's SpongeBob joke.
Well, thank you for all these questions, everyone. There's a lot of questions here, so I'm sorry that we can't go through all of them, but we'll go through as many as we can in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, so FCP is asking, when will the friend system be added? Do we have to create somehow our own name? So yeah, we're gonna be rolling that out in the next beta. So beta testers will start playing with it soon. Basically, you can just make a profile name in the game. However, I think it has to be a unique profile name. So if somebody else takes the name, then you can't use it. Maybe it doesn't matter. Like, do you like it where like it's kind of annoying if you can't have the name you want, but it might mean somebody would have the same name as you. Maybe that's not a problem though.
Hmm. I guess we have to try first with the current system we already have, but yeah, might be. Um, let's wait and see.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they take it if they like adding their names, or just like they'd rather have like a random name assigned to
Well,
them.
yeah, it's more like if you let's say like I really want the name Lunch because I'm like that's my Discord name, but if if someone already has it, then I'd have to be like Lunch 57 or something. Uh, let's keep going.
We have someone saying that they'd love to see an exploration event where we get to explore the periodic table. I think that'd be really cool to see laid out in a tree format. Like, maybe like it's actually the periodic table, and then like the traits would be in each of the squares.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That.
yeah, that's a really cool idea, and that's also kind of a large idea. It feels bigger than just a regular event, so I could
Mm.
see us if we had more time doing a whole expansion on that. Um, yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. There's a few games on Steam that kind of cover that. There's an idle game where you go through the periodical tables. So if you want to play it right now, try that one. 'Cause it might take us a little while to make it,
It,
but
it
I'd
is
love.
it is a little large scope for what we can do within the within our events.
Yeah, feels like tying that in with the Big Bang might be cool. Like talking about how elements are made.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh, are we planning to add every event from the survey eventually? That's a lot of topics. Probably not, I would say. But based on your answers, that'll give us some good information to let us know what to heavily consider.
Yeah, maybe if you guys really like the second season of the events, maybe we make after batch. Who knows?
The world is our oyster. All right, we got some great questions here. We have time for a few more.
There is this guy Sociafy that says in Spanish, is there a way to add subtitles for Spanish-speaking people? So I was wondering, maybe once the stream gets archived, maybe there is a way to add subtitles. I'm
No,
not sure.
yeah, that's a really good point. I've actually been thinking about that recently. I think getting subtitles so that they can translate while we're on stream is ideal. I do want to look into it, so that's a good goal to have for the in time for the next stream. Closed
But
captions are would be really great.
and and we repost this video also on YouTube. So I think YouTube has like auto translations, so you might be able to.
I'm not sure if they do auto translations or if we have to input some ourselves, but
Hmm.
yeah, that's also worth looking into as well. Thank you for the suggestion.
So Tragedy 2009 saying, "I'm begging you to please make cooldown between events shorter. They're taking too long." Oh, so you want the events to run more? I guess they're I guess you have like 3 or 4 days between the next event running. We just didn't want people to feel like they had to play all the time either, because so you get a little bit of a break.
Well, that might change when we add more new content as well, because we also don't want people to get exhausted with playing the same events over and over again. So when some new events start circulating in there, it'd be good to reconsider changing up the daily or the weekly
Yeah, I
schedule.
agree with Emily on that as well. Yeah, once you have 12 events, like for example, if you finish event one, you have to wait 12 weeks to play it again if you didn't have time. So I think tweaking the event schedule would be ideal.
All right, we could do a couple more questions. So hit us with your best shot.
Mm.
We have some people asking about dates for the items that we have on the roadmap. Unfortunately, I think setting up some hard dates for these events is a little bit of a recipe for failure. So
Yeah.
we're trying to keep things realistic and flexible within the time frame that we have. We already have a lot on our plate, as you can see from the roadmap. So this is us doing our best to be ambitious but realistic at the same time. So we'll be updating the roadmap incrementally throughout the year. So if you're interested in seeing how our progress is going with all of these new content updates, just keep your eyes peeled for future roadmaps.
Yeah, also, please, if you want to try all the latest updates and the things that we're working on, please try to sign up for the beta, and yeah, you will be able to try it and maybe put some feedback on the Discord channel as well.
Someone said, since you're going to do leaderboards, could you consider adding ranking to explorations, giving rewards to fastest completion and highest currency count? Yeah, that's a great idea. I think um, we are going to be adding leaderboards to the events, so giving prizes for like the top. That's kind of a cool idea.
That's an idea too.
Yeah, I don't like one thing, the social stuff. So I don't really play a lot of competitive games. Even when I play other idle games, I'm not really as into the leaderboard stuff. But certain players do really enjoy the social features and like getting kind of competitive about it. So we're trying to understand what makes that feature exciting to people, and like because some especially some players are just like really good at the game and are like the best in the world, so giving them a reward for that is it would be nice.
All right, I think we got time for one more question.
Phase two. You're asking about Beyond Phase 2. Well, so I think Beyond Phase 2, it's gonna be a blend of a few things. So we are going to be exploring the Milky Way content. So in terms of just going deeper out into space, into the Milky Way, that's it'll probably get rolled. Either we're gonna add more ranks, so you'll go like out slowly, and then we also want to add more stuff to the primary simulation. So like we want to talk about kind of the future of humanity also going out into space. So those two things might get kind of tied together. Um, but it's once we do finish the Civilization Garden update, our next goal is to continue the Beyond stuff. So we'll do it.
Woo!
Oh,
Lots of exciting stuff planned. Did you want to answer one more? I got to put a cap on this at some point.
all right, there we go. Last one. Oh, so FCP, can you do an event where you can see how stars are born and how they evolve and how they die? We kind of did. We wanted to do that a little bit in the Beyond. We didn't really do it. Maybe that should be like a side tree of the Beyond, just talking about star creation.
Yeah, I think it will be a fun event, like a small event, just focus on the stars. Yeah, that might be a fun idea to try.
It's a good idea. All of these are good ideas. Thanks everyone for sharing your input. Um, and if you do want to ask more questions, fill out that survey. There's a little section at the very end where you can ask us some questions related to LTE content, but also since the roadmap just released, if you have questions about the roadmap, let us know. For anyone who is coming in late, this is the code for today's stream. Roadmap, all caps, no spaces, for 20 cubes. So enjoy. We hope that you have fun with your Darwinium. Maybe use them for the Coevolution Love Story event.